This is an installation video for the auxiliary skid plate that I designed for the Talaria MX4. This is the original skid plate. It's very thin steel. But in the process of designing something, I wanted to design something that both I could keep the costs down, because some aftermarket plates out there are quite expensive, and also something that would absorb some of the impact from rocks or whatever you might hit, rather than simply try to bounce off of them. So I designed this plate. This is made out of 1/8" aviation grade Kydex, which is virtually unbreakable, and then also 1/4 inch thick high density rubber bonded to it. It also keeps the lines of the bike, rather than changing the overall design for aesthetics. So let me go ahead and show you how to install this skid plate. Okay, first thing you want to do is take the new skid plate, press the connectors out, 4 of them, and then you're going to take the factory skid plate. Now you'll notice these holes are drilled because I did a practice run to develop technique. But you're going to take your old skid plate, going to line up, this notch here, lettering's on top, and you'll feel it settles right into the cradle. Then you're going to take a pencil. I guess you could take something sharp, like a punch, but you're going to scribe the circle of the 2 holes you're going to drill. And then you're going to put a center punch between those 2. And then you're going to take it over to a drill press and drill these holes out 3/8 of an inch. And then we'll come back to this. All right, now we're going to put our 2 connectors in here. We're going to lay our plate upside down. Settle that over it, and then we're going to take one of the screws. We'll put that in. We're not going to tighten it up. Definitely not. And you'll see why in a minute. A little loose. There we go. Okay, then you're going to flip it over, and you're going to come back here, and by holding the plate down, you're going to go ahead and mark. Let me find it here. You're going to mark where you want the holes in the back. If you can see that, you can see the pencil mark in that hole. We're going to take this off now, and we're going to come back and center punch where to drill those 2 holes, and those will be 3/8 of an inch holes. Okay, we've put the connector back into the new skid plate. You're going to use the 1/4 inch thick spacer. Then we're going to take in the skid plate and set it down over the old holes, and they're going to put the 2 screws in here, and then we're going to do the ones on the rear. Okay, I've got the spacers in here, spacers on the back. Started that one. We're going to put the very last one in here. Maybe. Same amount of tension on them, and when you get all the slack and they're snug, then come back and get your 5mm Allen wrench, put it in the outside connector, and this is a 4mm on the inside. and then do the bottom. And cut. Okay. We got the completed project here. You can hear the solidity of that whole thing. You've got rubber sandwiched in here, and you've also got some more protection to the wings of the original factory skid plate. This thing will take a serious hit, and it'll do it for half the price of some of the other higher end models. All right, thanks for watching, and enjoy your Talaria.